Hey there, people. Today we're going over my favorite death battle, beerus versus salor galaxia. What? Now, I'll be trying to point out things they got wrong about out, the two. I've never, this death battle has barely any flaws, but also it's my favorite death battle. And I'll be relatively going over why this is, mostly going over why this is the best death battle they have had yet. Okay? Without further ado, let's get on with it.
Everything that lives must die.
Yep.
Everything that is created must be destroyed. So saith these vanguards of the apocalypse. Badass. But
Badass indeed, Boomstick. Badass indeed.
why they gotta be a golden ballerina and a purple cat? Lord Beerus, Dragon Ball's almighty god of destruction. And Empress Galaxia, the Sailor Scout of destruction from Sailor Moon. He's Wiz and I'm Boom.
Okay, I'm real quick gonna say this. When the match was announced, it was confirmed. I wasn't actually excited. Like, I'm not a Sailor Moon fan, and I don't know much about the Dragon Ball storyline. I just know how to power scale them due to the fact that I do research. But this matchup went up after I realized how good of a matchup it was. Yeah, I just love this episode.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Son Goku. This Super Saiyan has seen his fair share of universe-ending threats. But he hadn't seen anyone treat mass slaughter like a job until he met a god of destruction. Because it is their job. A god of destruction's role is to, destroy ancient planets and civilizations to make way for the new. Sort of like taking out the trash, just with a billion times more murder. And in the case of Universe number 7, the title of Destroyer was granted to Lord Beerus, a cat. Obviously, everyone knows cats are all secretly plotting to kill everyone. Hell, God of Destruction.
Okay, this joke is actually really offensive but funny to me at the same time. Again, if any of you on Death Battle Cast, don't get me wrong, get this the wrong way, but but my dad and my brother, everyone in my family loves cats. And when me and Devlin, my brother Devlin, well, you would, sorry. When me and Devlin first heard this joke, we laughed our asses off. All because of the fact, why am I saying it quietly? We laughed our asses off because of the fact that this is true for many cats. And all cats are no exceptions.
Is what my ex-wife named her. Fun fact, while dogs have been bred as companions for thousands of years, the same only technically started for cats around 200 years ago. In comparison, they're still sort of
true.
wild animals, which makes them self-sufficient, but also standoffish. And lazy. Then Beerus may be the apotheosis of all catdom. When he's not effortlessly annihilating solar systems, he's napping for decades. Oh, but when he wakes up, he takes his job seriously. He's way stronger and faster than any mortal. Look at him go. That's his God of Destruction's wrath technique. He's got spears of destruction, beams of destruction, sneezes of destruction, giant energy yarn balls of destruction. Oh, and cataclysmic orbs. Yeah, he can neutralize energy attacks from others, which is frankly just unfair.
Yeah,
But his most
very
awe-inspiring technique is Hakai. See, Beerus's enormous level of power stems from an unearthly source. To demonstrate, allow me to introduce our brand new disposable unit for meticulous matchup investigations, aka Dummy.
Hello, Mr. Wizard. How may I be exploited today?
You're trying to replace me. Now, generally speaking, there are 3 types of ki, which to me, blunt is weaponizable life energy. First, there's normal ki. Most people in the Dragon Ball multiverse have this. Dangerous, but nothing too special. Gods have their own ki, of course, which is way more potent, but like all ki, they have a limited amount. But when you want the good stuff, you go for destruction energy.
So much for your new sidekick, Wiz.
Oh, no, there's plenty more. Hakai channels this energy to obliterate something in an instant, erasing both body and soul from existence. The only way to resist is to match Beerus in power.
And he didn't get so
Okay.
strong.
The thing with the Hakai, beerus's Hakai is actually impossible to resist. Yes, unless if you're like a casino or an angel. Oh, also, this is a message to those of you who believe that Goku, who like could beat Beerus nowadays. During the first fight, Beerus held back at below 30%, and in the second fight, when it was Goku Blue, Small Blue, he held back below 50%. And when Beerus and Goku fight with Goku using Ultra Instinct, guarantee Beerus is going to hold back at less than 70% and still and kick Goku's ass. Until Goku actually is like the strongest in his universe. I refuse to believe that he's stronger than Beerus. Okay, with that cleared up.
On his own, he's prayed for millions of years under this guy, also named Wiz.
No, Whis.
Yeah, that's what I said. He learned pressure point combat and the super secret Ultra Instinct.
More a state of mind than actual transformation. Autonomous Ultra Instinct describes the ability to instantly respond to attacks without conscious thought getting in the way.
Like he's on a catnip high.
With Ultra Instinct, he could even take on multiple other gods of destruction at the same time.
The only problem with being so friggin' powerful is that he got kinda bored. So he was hyped when he learned there was someone out there who might be a challenge for him. The Super Saiyan God. And in their fight over the fate of the Earth, they almost destroyed the whole universe.
Our own observable universe is a respectable 93 billion light years across. However, the Dragon Ball universe is noticeably different, as depicted by this symbolic model. The observable universe as we know it fits within that bottom area.
Then there's hell in the middle, heaven up top, a bunch of dinosaurs sprinkled in there somewhere. Yeah, it's kind of a mess.
A single clash between Beerus and Goku sent ripples of energy rocketing through this entire macroverse in just 7 seconds. Even with conservative calculations, these shockwaves must have been moving well over 240 quadrillion times the speed of light.
Yeah.
The guy's quick enough to fly between galaxies in just a couple of minutes, so no surprise there. And when him and his fat cat brother Champa got into a fight, they almost tore apart the whole universe themselves. Now talk about a cat fight.
But despite his incredible power, Beerus eventually did the one thing nobody ever expected. He showed mercy and spared Earth. Perhaps he saw a glimmer of greatness in Goku's potential, as so many have before him.
Nah, he's just a sucker for tasty food.
We're happy to see you.
Well, that is something me and Beerus definitely have in common. I have a major sweet tooth and love good food. So yeah.
Finally realizing the full terror of Beerus to destroy.
Now, if I were a cat and had a lot of power, then I'd be Beerus's twin.
The moon. Each is an essential piece in the ever-shifting whirlwind of the cosmos.
That's why they all have their own super protector. Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight. They are the classic magical girls.
The Sailor Guardians are warriors entrusted with magnificent powers. It's the Sailor Guardians' job to protect their world from alien threats. You may know one of them, Sailor Moon. Real name, Usagi Tsukino. Or Serena, or Bunny, depending on which dub you watched.
So are they like space Popeyes who sell cookies?
What?
Sailor Scouts. Duh, Wiz.
They're not sailors, they're Sailor Guardians, or Sailor Soldiers. The term Sailor Scout comes from the original English dub.
Oh yeah, the dick dub. Look out, kid! There's a giant dick outside your window! You know what you are.
Anyway, everything in the universe possesses a form of crystallized life force called a starseed. Each guardian is powered by a special
Also,
starseed
if
which
it's
embodies the
kind of
whole planet,
annoying with
a
the fact that
Sailor crystal.
I don't have a microphone yet,
They can fly,
I'm
do
working on
magic,
getting
shape
one.
shift, heal fast, and are basically
Oh,
immortal.
man.
Some of them are even trained by
Yeah,
the
and
most
it should
dangerous
actually make it
creatures in the
easier to
world.
understand me
After
and
many
me.
adventures, Sailor Moon would eventually find herself face to face with her greatest foe, a cold-hearted empress of evil.
She was just a nameless lady.
Seriously though, when I was watching this, I was like, is this really Galaxia's Galaxia's analysis and not Sailor Moon's. Because literally, they were just going over Sailor Moon's accomplishments for like a minute straight.
Stuck on some random trashy planet. It was so bad there, she basically gave up on life. Well, until she got her hands on the sapphire crystal.
The sapphire crystal is exponentially powerful, providing unlimited potential that matched her own newly unlimited ego. With all this power amongst the garbage around her, one purpose came to mind: destroy everything.
So into the universe she went in search of a new home fit for a goddess, the soldier of destruction, Sailor Galaxia.
Be it the power or her own mind, Galaxia was cursed with unparalleled vanity, so cosmic in scale that she could not be satisfied until the whole universe bowed before her, or else.
Just like my ex-wife. If she appeared on the horizon, you'd be totally screwed.
Galaxia or your ex-wife?
Yes, Galaxia can make explosions big enough to blot out galaxies and even match the maxed-out Eternal Sailor Moon in a fight, who destroyed a whole mirror universe.
With a simple gesture, Galaxia can wipe anything out of existence. Planets, people, other guardians, you name it.
Plus, she's got all sorts of other magic powers. Teleporting, summoning lightning, mind-controlling people by taking their star seeds. Oh, yeah, she can totally do that.
And like any good anime villain, her attacks have some absolutely ridiculous names, like the Galactica Super String,
Which doesn't actually use any string.
Galactica Crunch,
I think I had a bowl of that this morning.
and Galactica Inflation.
What the hell?
Oh, how did that get there? Is that what you think? Research! You come across a lot of stuff.
Didn't take wish for the perfected type. Not gonna lie. Before this episode, never even thought on you. Sorry.
Research.
Because I'm glad to know exactly what kind of guy I'm working with.
Also,
Galaxia carved through
I
the
know
universe at an
I'm a
incredible
small time
pace, building her own
YouTuber,
widespread empire.
She was
but
so friggin' terrifying that some people would murder their own Sailor Scout as a sacrificial
I don't care
offering
about
just to
popularity
save
or anything.
themselves.
I'm doing
Man,
this for
magical
fun.
girls are metal as hell.
But Galaxia's destructive
So,
path wasn't as reckless as it may seem. Through her travels, she learned of a looming
don't
threat
care
to the
what
universe,
people think of
a
me.
primordial
Don't care if they
entity and
find me
source of all
annoying.
evil. And so she
I'm
vowed
doing
to
this for
destroy
fun
chaos.
Yeah, that happens if you watch too much Marie
and
Kondo.
to share my
But to
thoughts with
maintain
the
balance,
world.
she also sought to destroy the opposite of chaos, the embodiment of love and goodness, which is apparently Sailor Moon.
This is where different stories get a bit wonky.
Right. In the anime, Galaxia was a heroic warrior who absorbed chaos to keep it under control. But chaos flipped the script and took her body instead. However, this did not happen in the original manga.
Galaxia's warpath led her to Earth, and she annihilated all the favorite Sailor Scouts.
If you want to make sure you have what it takes to walk away from a violent attack, check this out. My name is John, and I've created a brand new self-defense system.
Every single
Damn ads.
one. Except Sailor Moon. They had to have their epic battle.
And Moon is a powerhouse. She once lit up the entire universe with a single attack. This light reached the edge of the...
Lighting up a universe isn't power. It's just as the light of the attack. Sure, it's impressive that it was that bright, but it's not impressive it's not impressive enough to consider power. I've seen several people saying that Sailor Moon could keep up with people like Goku just because of this feat, and it isn't right. Sailor Moon would get God stomped by Goku, and most anime fighters are above solar system level. Well, not solar system level, but at least universe level. And Goku is at. I'll explain I might make a full episode of like character limits, like going over several misinterpreted character limits of people. Like Sailor Moon and Goku both will be on there because there's a common, and because it's so common for the two to be debated on how powerful they are. Anyways, continuing the video.
universe in 4 seconds, putting it at 360 quadrillion times light speed.
Galaxia was tough enough to survive the grip of chaos itself. And with her crystal, she never has to worry about running out of energy in the fight. This chick's basically unkillable.
Well, the intense forces of chaos almost ended her life until she was saved by Sailor Moon.
And guess what? Apparently, this caused Galaxia to question her resolve and see Meatballhead here in a new light. Like, hey, maybe this lovey-dovey goodness stuff ain't so bad. And then, bam! Her crystal exploded from positivity overload and she died.
Neither Galaxia nor the Sapphire Crystal had ever known this feeling. Ironically, or perhaps befittingly, the weakness of destruction itself was love.
Wiz, she was literally killed by kindness. Who wrote this?
Nuance, Boomstick. Regardless, the power Galaxia wields is astonishing. Beneath the heel of her boot, any planet, galaxy, or universe is utterly doomed.
This body belongs to Salor Galaxia, the most powerful guardian in the galaxy.
Okay then.
Alright, the bets are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I need to rock out with some Raycon earbuds.
Okay. I'll be skipping past. Hold on. Anyway, so real quick. I know damn it. I know I say this in each episode, but if there's an editor that views this and likes the channel, then sorry, then give me a call give me an email at some point out, and we can, and if you're interested in editing for me, because I am very bad at, I can do some edits, but I cannot do it well. So an editor helping me out with the channel could help me drastically. My live stream, I'll share some of the budgets with them. Just saying. Yeah, I'm not vibing. I mean, again, I do this for fun. And if I get more subscribers, so be it. And if I lose subscribers, so what?
So, grab one for yourself, cause
Okay, no.
not all.
Sorry. Trying to get right at the fight, but couldn't. Okay. The fact that this fight starts because of ice cream is just freaking awesome.
It's unwise to vaporize a god's dessert.
Witness my infinite power.
So you have chosen death.
Okay, saying it now, that is the best line that Death Vow has ever had. So you have chosen death. Honestly, there's not one person that has heard that and not laughed their ass off at it. Guarantee it. I will suck my own dick if somebody has not laughed at that joke.
Ridiculous! Perish!
Yeah, if anyone, I might end up using a small edit to cycle this, but in the bottom left corner, for those that haven't noticed, there's a intro. It shows Chuck Norris versus Segata's as constellations. One of Death Vow's most iconic fights too. I wish I would make it like a Segata versus Chuck Norris part 2, where it's just showing more of the fights. Still don't. Somebody post in the comments. What move is that? What move did Galaxia just use?
Don't you dare. Now look what you've done.
Love,
You stupid cat.
love how they're just getting into an argument about whose fault this is.
Hello there, stranger. Welcome.
Kneel for me.
Hello there, stranger. Welcome.
Not even letting them finish a sentence. Yeah, I'm not a DV fan, but Beerus is definitely one of my favorite characters in anime thanks to this death battle. Change my mind, you cannot. Yeah, once Beerus had Ultra Instinct out, it was useless.
You lack the instinct.
You're trash. You'll die like
Also, wouldn't Beerus just dodge this attack? I mean, I have no complaints that it led to the death, but still. Death of Galaxia, but still.
What? That's impossible.
Now you're catching
Mhm.
on.
I am the impossible.
That
It was for my ice cream.
Holy crap! This fight was so intense. I'm gonna get a
Maybe
beer
for
for us.
us. Wait. Beer, us, whiskey, champagne.
Oh my god! All the cats are named after booze. I like them now.
This was a fairly balanced matchup. Galaxia's power set was certainly enough to keep up with Beerus.
Especially since she has so many more versatile techniques than him.
Not to mention, her crystal provided unlimited energy, while Beerus had a vast but still finite pool of ki.
But that's about where it all starts tilting the other way. Based on how fast their galaxy-spanning attacks were, Galaxia did have a slight edge in attack speed, but Beerus's Ultra Instinct made up for it. Plus, he had expert martial arts training, while Galaxia had none of that. Speed alone wasn't winning this fight.
Also, Beerus's skill set countered many of her own attacks. His energy nullification, for example, let him blast through plenty of her offensive options.
But to really lock down Beerus's superiority in all things destruction, how about we compare their power output?
Both of them used attacks that spanned their whole universe in seconds. But remember, the Dragon Ball universe is much bigger than our own.
Right, this universe is at least 9 times bigger than ours, and Beerus almost destroyed it all.
For the most part, the universe in Sailor Moon is very much based on our own. And the same should be said for Nehelenia's mirror universe Usagi destroyed.
So, pretty clear cut. That means Beerus is 9 times stronger.
They both are likely much stronger. Galaxia matched Endgame Eternal Sailor Moon in battle, who could destroy 8 of her Animamate minions at once.
Did you say Animorphs?
Long story short, a single Animamate could match a Sailor Guardian equal in power to Sailor Moon when she destroyed that mirror universe. While this is admittedly a very highball estimate, defeating 8 Animamates at once could logically translate to possessing 8 times that power. Since Galaxia could match her in combat,
Once they admit that it's probably a huge wank, which it is, there's no way a Sailor Moon is anywhere close to even universal. Oh, no offense, Sailor Moon fans. I just don't see any Sailor Moon Sailor Moon base form being universal. Maybe that Eternal Sailor Moon could be universal at max, but I doubt that any Sailor Moon character besides Sailor Moon, the Salon, and Galaxia are even close to universal. Galaxia possibly is stronger than universal and
this
just
potentially
got
puts
beaten by
Galaxia's alpha Much
just a
closer to
stroke of
Beerus and
luck.
Goku's clash.
But the shockwave happened when Goku had only just gone Super Saiyan God for the first time. Beerus claimed he was going all out with 100% of his power, but like all cats, he was lying.
Telling Goku that you were using 100% of your power was a very clever tactic to draw out his full strength, even though it wasn't true. Even after Goku later achieved Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken, a form many, many times more powerful than his first go at being a redhead, Beerus was still considered his superior. Simply put, even if we highball Galaxia and lowball Beerus, the god of destruction still possessed a greater amount of power, both in offense and defense, as they are identical when it comes to Dragon Ball Ki. Isn't that right, dummy?
Sailor Galaxia may have had a more versatile arsenal, but Lord Beerus had the strength, durability, and technique needed to overpower her. But you already said all that, so what's the point? Like my existence.
You could say she got caught in a galaxy-sized catastrophe. Can I blow him up this time?
I look forward to it.
The winner is Lord Beerus.
Also, there's no fucking way that I'm the only one that laughs at Boom 6 puns. Like, I've seen a couple people, that other fans of Death Battle, saying that Boom 6 puns are some of the worst puns I can think of. I find them absolutely hilarious. Anyways, though, thank you for watching the video. Oh, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the flip side, I guess. I'm still looking for a good outro line.